What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Jake for those that are new here, and today we're going to be mowing down one more patch before we'll call it quits before the rain and try to get everything baled up, so then we're ahead of the game again and we're not getting anything wet. So come along for the ride. This will be several days put together again as normal, and we'll try to get done as much as possible and have the cameras around just in case something happens, which hopefully there'll be nothing happening or happen. But I'm gonna pull out the 4010 and we'll get started. Say that bushing is very wore out now. I was starting to hear a little bit of hammering and I was like, that ain't good, so it's better off not to destroy everything, and let's go get the parts to fix it. So I'm gonna run to the house and see if we got an extra bushing around, and if we do, well, great. If we don't, well, I may have to run to town to get a bushing. This stuff is what I laid down last night. It's not looking too bad, and it's drying out pretty nicely. Of course, it's laid out pretty wide, so it's what we want. Well, I done the very bottom, but there's only one terrace in between that is needing mowed yet, but I'm gonna head off and go grab something to eat and go to church. And if my dad gets to it, well, he gets to it, but if he doesn't, well, I'm gonna come back after church and mow it off, so then it is down with the rest of it. It'll be a few hours behind, but it won't be too bad. So anyways, I'll leave it at this for now, and I'll pick it up some other time. I'm walking back to the tractor and the mower to finish up the patch that I was doing earlier. Of course, it's after church now, so I'm gonna finish it up tonight and do one other small patch, what we call the island or peninsula, however you want to look at that. Alright, so I attempted to mow some more down and trying to do one half pass there. I was having more plug ups than it was really fighting with. So I done a little spot that wasn't much, but we always mow it down right behind a pond dam. So I done those swaths in there, and it done all right then. And last night I wasn't doing too bad, but it was lighter. So this stuff that we're dealing with today was a little bit heavier in some spots, which further down you went, the heavier it got. So for now, we're gonna just call it quits for mowing. We have a chance of rain on Friday into Saturday, so we're not gonna worry about it. We're gonna try to get everything raked and baled what we have down. And then if something happens of the rain, well, we ain't got any down, and we'll just pick up from then once it dries out again. So I'll pick up this video in another day. Alright, it is the next day and I'm out here to be able to get everything rolled up. First I'll need to unhook from the baler and hook onto the rake. Alright, I'm hooked on to the baler again. Alright, I've went a few bales here, and I know that I was getting lower on that one ball, so I'm gonna check and see if it's finished off, but she ain't doing too bad. I think my improvements over the winter has really helped, so I think that's a plus. Yeah, I finished off one ball. I'll hook onto this other one. Alright, I'm hooked onto the other ball here, and we'll run some more. Well, I got all that patch done, rolled up, and now I'm gonna come out here and check on this hay, see if it's ready or not, which I believe it is, but I just want to verify that it is. If so, I will unhook from the baler and hook onto the rake and get going on raking all this. There's one small patch out in this, which you guys have not seen because it was dark when I was out here anyways, that we'll have to come back and get. But for the majority of it, it is mostly done. Now this is the pass that I tried at almost 10 o'clock at night, and you can tell that I was just better off quitting, which getting halfway through here, I decided that I'd just go all the way through. I'll come back and clean this up anyways when we mow this patch off here after the rain. Yeah, that's still green. Of course, hasn't sat out here near as long as everything else. It may help raking it over, maybe. I'll walk down here close to the trees, see what I think of it. I think what I'll do is just take a break for a while and go catch up with my dad because he is home now and see what he thinks. I think the top 2 terraces here will definitely go. And we do have part of tomorrow to be able to work on things. I get off at 2:30, so I think it'd be justified to go ahead and do it if the humidity is going to be right. If it's going to be high humidity, it ain't going to be worth it. All right, I got all that raked, and I started noticing that off north west here, we're starting to get an overcast, so that's not good. So it's crunch time as usual. So I'm gonna get unhooked and get over on my baler. Well, I got all that patch done. Turns out the clouds is just high level, but I can definitely tell that the moisture is coming in the air. Nothing's showing up on the front tires yet. But it's done. There's 11 full-size bales sitting out there. There's about a 2.5 foot bale in the baler right now. So I'm headed back to the shed, put this thing away. First I'll have to dump this little bale, see what my dad wants to do with it, whether he wants it up at his place or just leave it down here and put some twine on it. Well, the cows will be happy with that 2.5 foot bale. So, alright, well that will do it for this video. I just want to thank everybody for watching. So far around the place we've gotten 44 bales so far this year, according to the counter. I'll have to double check that count, but I'm pretty sure we didn't have no mess ups on bales, so we should be accurate by the counter. So pretty decent, good little start for this year so far. Get some consistent days here where it's gonna be dry, well we can, and as long as things are gonna keep rolling for us, well we'll knock down some more hay more times. But anyways, if you're new here, well consider subscribing. We're gonna be going right along with hay here, so be looking for some new content. If you're new here, well consider subscribing. It ain't gonna hurt you. It gives you notifications when we upload more videos, and if you're already subscribed, thank you. And if you would, and if you like this sort of content, give the video a thumbs up, and we'll see y'all in the next one.